Okay, so today is the 22nd of March 2021. Exactly a year ago, on the 23rd of March 2020, I made the biggest mistake of my life, pretty much, as a YouTuber. The biggest mistake I'll probably ever make as a content creator or YouTuber on this platform. And in this video, I want to share it with you so that other upcoming YouTubers who were in the situation that I was in wouldn't make the mistake that I made, so that, you can learn from my mistakes, don't do as I do, just so that you can have a better experience on the platform. This is going to be an interesting video to make because as of today, I'm actually allowed to talk about this stuff legally. So let's talk about it. The Khan of Gods! In 2020, I'd been on YouTube for 3 years and my channel was barely growing. I barely had like 10,000 subscribers and things just weren't looking awesome. I had like maybe a little over 10,000 subscribers for 3 years of work. I was putting in all this work, producing all these videos. Granted, maybe I wasn't making the kind of videos that the algorithm wanted me to make, or I wasn't making the kind of videos the platform wanted. Honestly, till now, I still haven't figured the algorithm, Today you make a video, it gets 20,000 views in a week. You make the exact same video again and you upload it and it gets 1,500 views in 10 months, or it gets 150 views in the first 2 weeks. It's honestly confusing to me and I honestly don't know how it works. I'm probably never going to figure that stuff out, so I'm just going to stop worrying about it and continue to make this content. But yeah, that gives you a sense of I wanted this channel to grow and I just simply didn't know how to do it. So I was trying to find a way to get more collaborations, to get help with growing my channel, advice, things like that. And what seemed like the easiest thing to do or the smartest thing to do was to sign with an MCN. If you don't know what an MCN is, it's basically a multi-channel network. These people basically manage or essentially manage channels, a bunch of channels. Usually they have a lot of big name YouTubers or big name content creators on their roster, and they basically use that to draw you in as, oh, we can make you as big as this person, you just have to put in the work and we'll do the rest of it. That usually is the upsell. They're going to promote you, they're going to help you grow your channel, they're going to do stuff for you, blah 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 blah. Here's the actual reality. They don't do anything for you. Here's my personal experience signing for Fullscreen for a full year. In 2020, this was supposed to be an experiment of some sort, or at least a way or a cry for help where I could, try to get more collaborations on the channel, try to get help with maybe I was doing something wrong with my tags, with my descriptions or something. I wasn't sure. I just wanted to figure that stuff out and I wanted help figuring it out. And the person who I was speaking to or communicating with at Fullscreen before actually signing, I related all my worries and all this information to him, and he told me categorically that Fullscreen will help me, although they cannot guarantee collaborations. But they do have a lot of stuff that they do from time to time, like hosting events and things to help creators come together, and from there you can actually source your own collaborations or whatever. Great. That part was clear. They said they might not help, but they would do their best to help. But they also were supposed to help promote my channel and help my video get more views and help me, grow as a content creator. They did none of that stuff. So essentially, for an entire year, 12 months of my life, I was working on this YouTube channel and I gave up 50% of all my income. Fullscreen took 50% of all my income legally, by the way, because I agreed to that stuff without really understanding it. And yeah, I basically worked for a year for half pay. And here's exactly how that happened. What they don't tell you in the contract that you sign is that if you're a creator outside of the United States, like I am, living outside of the United States, they're going to charge you a 30% withholding tax for all your income. That is on top of the whatever percentage they already agreed to take out of all your income. So say 10%, say 20%, whatever the percentage you already agreed with them, they're going to take that percentage and then they're going to proceed to take another 30% as withholding tax. Then they're going to charge you for like the transfers to your payment methods and stuff like that. At the end of the day, when all this was added up in my Fullscreen dashboard, I ended up with around 50% or just a little less than 50% of all the income that I was working for. Now you might ask me, okay, it's Fullscreen. They probably offered me something in the way of reparations or value for this money that they were taking. And The fact is, no, they didn't offer me anything. They never sent me advice about thumbnails. They never sent me anything about my titles. They never told me to do things like this, or this. They never told me what will help you do this. They never told me this is how to get more views. They never told me this is the kind of content that you should be making. This is the dates you should be publishing. I still had to continue to figure out that stuff on my own with my YouTube analytics by myself with no help from Fullscreen. But none of this would have hurt or been upsetting if not for this next part. This part is the part that really got on my nerves and pissed me off. When these people wanted me to sign this contract, they were replying pretty quickly. You send them an email, in a few hours, you get a response, you sort it out, you move on with your life, everything is fine. But all of a sudden, every time I emailed Fullscreen to ask a question or try to sort out a problem, it could take 3 months for them to respond to the email. And that is if they responded at all. In fact, the email that I sent to notify them about canceling my contract after 1 year as agreed inside of, or stipulated inside of the contract that I signed, did not get a response the first 5 times that I sent it. I sent the email 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times over 3 months, and all I got was an acknowledgement that they were going to respond to me in the next 24 hours, and I got nothing else. Eventually, after trying 6, 7, 8 times, they finally responded, and they acknowledged the fact that my channel is going to be released on the 22nd of March 2021. They're sorry to see me go. They hope I have success in everything else I do. Blah, 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 blah. That generic email companies send like that? Yeah, they sent me one of those. It was a really disappointing experience, but did that stop me from creating as much content as I could? Nope. Did it stop me from trying to improve my content? Nope. Did it stop me from hustling out there and trying to do better and trying to grow this channel regardless of paying somebody 50% of all my income and getting nothing in return? No. I kept on the grind, I kept on trying, and I kept on working hard and making these videos for you guys every single day. But here's the thing, not everybody is going to have the resilience or the presence of mind that I did. Not everybody is going to be tough or difficult or strong-headed or stubborn like I was. Not everybody is going to feel the drive to continue to create when 50% of their income is going to an entity that is offering them nothing in the way of returns or value for an entire year. And I feel like the money that we smaller YouTube content creators make is already so small. I mean, it's already so small that taking 50% of that away for an entire year is going to be very discouraging for most people. Fortunately for me, I had many other sources of income tied to my YouTube and outside of YouTube, so it really wasn't important to me in a way. I mean, it was still a very significant amount of money. It was money that could still do a lot of stuff for the YouTube channel, but there was nothing I could do about it. I had signed the contract, it was done. But for somebody else who isn't really making a lot of money outside of YouTube, that might be a problem. And I feel like I needed to make this video for you guys so that you can learn from my mistake and actually not make the mistake that I made. As an upcoming content creator, you've not gotten yourself to like 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. It's absolutely not worth it to sign for an MCN. In fact, signing for a multi-channel network would probably just end up hurting you, hurting your drive, hurting your desire to create, and so on and so on and so on. But most importantly, there is absolutely nothing that these MCNs are going to offer you, especially when they feel like you're insignificant, that you cannot do for yourself. In fact, even if you had 1 million subscribers and you wanted to join one, I would still say don't do it, because they have nothing different to offer you. There is nothing they're going to do for you that you cannot do for yourself. I honestly hope this video has enlightened somebody and stopped somebody who is about to sign for an MCN from doing it, because honestly, there is nothing down that road except regrets, regrets, regrets. You're not going to gain anything. You're not going to get anything in return. You're just going to be losing and bleeding money that you're never going to get back for absolutely no reason at all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I guess I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace. The God of gods.